10-year anniversary with all these Duke guys in here. Do you walk into the gym and say, y'all remember?
We got Duke guys on this team? They're having great NBA careers, but no, I don't bring it up. It's probably before a lot of their time. Besides Trajan. Trajan still remembers, but no, I don't bring it up. It's old news, man. It's a thing of the past. They've had a lot of upsets, historically, but they got a great history of tradition of winning. So I don't really bring it up anymore.
How's the Jarvis Landry recruitment coming?
I gotta text him, man. I've been tweeting at him. I try to give him some time to kind of elaborate. I feel like he's waiting on Watson, so we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. Maybe I'll shoot him a text. Tonight.
You got any inside
Can't play
info?
a player, baby. Can't play a player, baby.
Hey, you got any inside info on the Watson thing?
I don't know anything, man. I'm a Browns fan at heart. I've adopted the Saints. Being here in New Orleans, I'll be going to some Saints games, man. But I don't know what's going to happen. Word on the street is that it's between Atlanta and New Orleans, so I guess we'll see.
How did just the wind feel in the other night's game after coming off those 5 games?
Just tired, man. Tired, a little rusty. Balance was a little off. Turning the ball over a little bit too much. But all in all, I felt pretty good considering I was laying down for a few days and on the mend. But I look forward to getting back out there and get my legs feel much better. Got a nice lift in yesterday, and I'll be ready to go tomorrow.
Did it kind of compare to your first game here, where you were coming off that plane and you had
I had more lift. That first game, I have no lift. I was fresh off the plane. It just felt different. I didn't know any plays, like body awareness, the physical fatigue, mental fatigue from the trade, the travel, worrying about my family. It was just a lot. But that game just felt like I just felt tired, like really tired, and still getting used to, the cough is still kind of going away from COVID, and the overall just full body fatigue is still kind of there.
Big game, obviously, against the Spurs in this race. How much do you pay attention to what other teams are doing right? I know it's obviously we got to take care of business here, but
I watched the Lakers play last night. I watched a lot of games on League Pass. Just as a fan of the sport, obviously, some of it kind of determines our fate. But if we do what we're supposed to do, we'll give ourselves a great chance at the play-in and getting in the playoffs. But it is a big game. But every game for us, 12, 13 games left. When you're trying to get into the postseason, every game really matters.
What are just the conversations you guys are having about sharpening on the defensive end?
Yeah, just starting games off better. I think generally when we start games off well, we win, especially defensively in that first quarter. So rotating better, executing our game plan, having game plan discipline, all those things are really important. And I think today was a good practice for us to get ready for a tough opponent tomorrow.
CJ, with 13 games left, there's not a lot of time, but you guys are going to face a lot of direct competition for that play-in tournament, like 2 against the Spurs, Lakers, and Trailblazers. How meaningful and how important is it to be able to control your destiny a little bit more?
You want to win the games that are on your schedule. Understand that some of those games may mean a little bit more in the standings and for the head-to-head matchups, but if we take care of business, we'll give ourselves a chance to play in the play-in game, hopefully at home, and try to get that 8 or 7 seed.
Have you learned anything about this group of players that you didn't know before you arrived?
Just personality-wise, obviously when you're in the locker room, you get to know them a little bit better, get a better understanding of where they come from, their work ethic, their personalities, and obviously playing alongside B.I., seeing Zion, seeing some of these guys, big fella, D. Graham, you get a better understanding of the work ethic, spacing, play calling, and all that stuff.
There was a situation in the game the other night where the other team had a technical foul and Herb shot the free throw. Obviously we know that if there's a technical, the guy that's the best free throw shooter will take it. But how do you guys determine who shoots it if you have 3 guys that all shoot 85% and it's equal?
Well, I'm at 67% right now on a low amount of attempts, so I guess by default I probably shouldn't be shooting them. But I think down the stretch it's just more like historically, confidence, and Herb's a good free throw shooter. I wasn't in the game, so it was an easy decision for them. I usually ask B.I. if he wants me to shoot him. If he misses, then I automatically take it. It's kind of like that. Or if I feel like somebody needs to get in the rhythm, like if D. Graham needs to get in the rhythm, I'll tell him to go to the line. I think historically it's been like that. On past teams, it was always best free throw shooter or whoever needed to get in the rhythm. So I would either let Dame shoot, or if he felt like I needed to get in the rhythm, I would shoot. So I think I've adopted that and kind of brought that here, like best free throw shooter or whoever needs to get into a rhythm and see the ball go in.
Since you've been here, how would you sum it up so far? Just the whole experience. Was it what you thought it would be, or has it been a little different?
It's probably exactly what I thought it would be from a basketball standpoint. I wasn't sure what to expect from a city standpoint. I had been here a few times, played a playoff series here. But I didn't really do anything. I didn't go out to eat at any restaurants or anything like that. So I say the love and the appreciation and support that I've received is probably better than I anticipated. I didn't know what to expect at all. The basketball is exactly what they said it would be like. I'm enjoying it. Great team, great leadership across the board, coaching staff and front office. Players have been terrific, really good personalities. A lot of young guys, obviously, but they work extremely hard and they make coming to work fun. So I would say it's been, as good as it can be for me, and obviously, like, the hard part is not being with my family. So once my family gets here, it'll be the perfect, ideal situation for me.
Have you wondered what it will be like if you can get all the pieces here in place? What that might
In
be
the back
like?
of my mind, I'm thinking about what it'll be like. But right now, you got to live with, the current roster, the current guys that are healthy. But, I think we'll be very special once we get everybody back, especially the big fella.